Hello students, we are studying math subject of standard 9. The chapter is first, real numbers. We will start with natural numbers. What are natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Whole numbers include 0 in it. If 0 is included, it is called a whole number along with this series. We denote it by W. And natural numbers notation is N. Integers is denoted by Z, letter Z. In integers we have negative numbers as well as positive numbers. Positive numbers including 0. You can see this -1, -2, -3, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Rational numbers is denoted by Q. What are rational numbers? For example, 1/2, 3/4, -5/6. All these are rational numbers. It's a ratio. Okay. 25/50 is also a ratio, and it can be reduced to 1/2. 25 ones are 25, 2s are 50. These are the important points which you have to remember. Every whole number is not a natural number, or you can say it, not every whole number is a natural number. For example, these whole numbers are there. You can just make out the difference. Here there is 0 and here there is nothing in it, no 0. So all these numbers except 0 are natural numbers. If 0 is included, it's not a natural number. Second one is every integer is a rational number. You can see these integers and you can see these numbers, right? So every rational number is an integer. See, you can see 1 is there, the 3 is there, the -5 can be included here, 6 is there in this. The fourth one is there are infinitely many rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. There are on a number line. These are on a number line. Many rational numbers between two rational numbers. For example, rational number 1 and rational number 2. In between those two, there will be infinitely many, like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. It will be infinite up to 2. Every natural number is a whole number. Every natural number is a whole number. You can see it's whole. It doesn't have any negative sign. Negative integers are not whole numbers. These are negative numbers like -5, -6, -7. They are not whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers does not have negative sign. Last one, every irrational number is a real number. All these points, 7 points are there which you have to remember. Okay. Start with the exercise. Exercise 1.1. Is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0? The answer is yes. 0 is a rational number. We have studied earlier. These are integers, -1, -3, 0, 1, 2. Okay. So it can be written in the form of P by Q. For example, 0/1, 0/2, 0/5, where P and Q are integers. P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. This can be any number, 1, 2, 3, 4. Question is, find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. There are two methods of solving this. The first method is the denominator should be greater by 6, greater than 6. That is 6 plus 1. You can take it as 7. So you have to multiply the numerator also with 7 for both these digits. 3 7s are 21/7 and 7 4s are 28/7. So now you have to find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So rational numbers between 21 by 7 and 28 by 7. Between these, you have to increase the numerator by 1. 22 by 7, 23 by 7, up to 28 by 7. So the answer is this. Now the second method of solving this is to find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. You can write 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 and 3.6. Whichever you find easy, you can do. Both are right. Third question is find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Now you can do it by converting these numbers into decimal. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. 3 by 5 can be converted into decimal by, you have to divide 5 by 3. 5 6 are 30. So 3 by 5 is equal to 0.6. Same way 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is 0.8. You have to use the same method of division. You will get the answer as 0.8. Hence 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 would be, you have to just increase this number by 0.01. So answer is 0.61, 0.62, 0.63, 0.64 and 0.65. Question number 4. State whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answers. The first one is every rational number is a whole number. This statement is false. Since rational numbers like 3 by 5, 2 by 3, 7 by 9 are not the whole numbers. Second number, every natural number is a whole number. This is true, as whole number is the collection of natural numbers and 0. Here you have learned in the earlier video, whole numbers is the collection of natural numbers and 0. So this statement is true. Here they have asked reasons for your answers, so we will have to explain. The short form of numbers you can write as NOS. Whole number is the collection of natural numbers and 0. The third one, every integer is a whole number. This statement is false. Every integer is a whole number. You have to state whether this statement is true or false. This statement is false because negative integers are not whole numbers. Now we'll study irrational numbers. What are irrational numbers? For example, root 2. Irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be represented as a simple fraction. This is a complex number, root 2. You remember Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem says that if you want to find the hypotenuse, this is called hypotenuse. This is the adjacent side and this is the opposite side. If you want to find out the hypotenuse, the square of this number, the square of this distance plus the square of this distance. For example, AB square is 1 unit and BC is 1 unit. Irrational numbers we'll study. What are irrational numbers? The numbers that cannot be represented as a simple fraction. Like 1 by 7 is a simple fraction. These are complex numbers like root 2 example. If you remember Pythagoras theorem, it states that if we want to find out the distance of hypotenuse, what is the formula for that? Finding out the hypotenuse. For example, the triangle ABC is given. AB is 1 unit, BC is 1 unit. The square of the distance between A and B, here it is 1 unit, so 1 square plus the distance between B and C, the square of that. So here it is 1 unit, so 1 square. So 1 square plus 1 square is root 2. So now how will you locate this root 2 on the number line? You draw a number line from and mark A, B, C. From 0 you can start. You can name that point as A. From here you take 1 centimeter on the scale, measure, mark a point, draw vertical line perpendicular to AB. That line should be BC of unit 1 centimeter. Join A and C, that is root 2. Take a compass, put the point on A and pencil on C and rotate it up to the number line. So this distance would be root 2 from 0 to this point. You can name this point as X, or you can name this as Y. So this distance is root 2. Now we shall go to solve exercise 1.2. State whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answers. Every irrational number is a real number. This statement is true. Why? Because as the collection of all rational numbers and irrational numbers is real numbers. Every point on a number line is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. This statement is false. Why? Because there are infinite number Why this statement is false? Since there are infinite number on the number line between root 2 and root 3 that can be represented as root m. Why? Because m is a natural number. Third, every real number is an irrational number. This statement is also false. Why? Because real numbers can be rational also. Question 2. Are the square roots of all positive integers irrational? If not, give an example of the square root of a number that is rational number. The answer of this is the square roots of all positive integers are not irrational. We can give an example. For example, the square root of 4 is 2 and 2 is a rational number.